Hey, 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 all my math peeps out there. It's Tony, your Math Wise coach. I'm back again. Today, I'm going to be talking about the things that you should be doing right now as relates to data. So, I'm getting ready for my to work with my client and just thinking about where we are right now. And we've come back from the break and we have kids who are taking assessments, maybe have already taken MAP assessments to measure academic progress, or have taken some type of screener, and you are getting data back for them. And when you get a lot of data, and this is for anybody, when you get a lot of data, it can be overwhelming because you have so much and it's for every single kid, and it can come from different sources. So it can come from last year's STAR test, it can come from the MAP assessment, which tests all these different skills. It can come from any Ames Web type of screeners, all of those things to help you to make informed decisions about your kids. But when it's so much, where do you start? What do you do with all the stuff? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about tonight, and I'm going to be addressing some of this with my clients coming up. So I just wanted to do it with you guys first, just a snippet of it. So if you have your map data or that screener data or any of that you have, what you want to be doing right now is creating a plan to still meet the needs of your kids or still to grow your kids, because we still have time. And that's the thing, we still have time to make huge growth with students, but it's going to take an intentional plan. And so everything that you do in your classroom, like beginning from your bell ringer all the way to your exit ticket, it has to have meaning and impact to the thing that means the most. And so what that means is that you want to look at those standards that are going to give you the biggest bang for the buck. And what I mean by that is not just looking at the growth that the kids will make on the test, but I'm also talking about the growth that the kids will make just with their confidence, and knowing that these skills that you're teaching them are going to be lifelong skills. And so it's not like a one and done type of thing. And so, for example, we all know that division is one of those standards that the kids are going to need from here on out. I mean, elementary all the way throughout the rest of their lives. But we have so many kids that struggle with division. But when you look at your data, if you looked at it and you say, hey, my child is struggling with division, but specifically in that standard, they're struggling with interpreting the remainder. And so when looking at the data that you have, like the informal data where you're looking at the students' work and you're asking them questions, the issue may not be really the division. It may be just the interpreting the remainders part. And so when looking at your standards, you want to make sure that you are looking at the pieces that the kids are missing. Because even though that's a division standard, that child may be able to do the division, but miss that interpreting remainders part. Or the child may be able to do the division and miss a two-step type of problem. Those are the things that you want to be looking for with your kids, and addressing those things and figuring out how to address those things in a way that's going to give you the most bang for the buck. But above all, you want to make sure that you are teaching connections. So it's not a standalone type of environment in your class. It's not like I'm going to teach a standard and I'm going to teach this standard and I'm going to teach this one. It's all about the connections that the kids make. And that's where the excitement comes from. I mean, from them and from you, because the connections that you make helps make them that strong math student who can apply that knowledge without you standing right there next to them. And that's what it's all about. Y'all keep hearing me say that. That's what it's all about, because we want our kids to be able to perform with us standing right there with them or not standing right there with them. We don't have to say, well, I'm a good teacher and I'm this and I'm that. No, your children should speak for you, and that's what that's what they'll do. They will speak for you because they will do exactly what they need to do by thinking through the math and critically thinking through the math and applying their knowledge, and it makes you feel so good on top of that. So think about the plans that you have. Even if you make a plan right now and the kids take a benchmark, say in February, that's okay, because you can come back and you can tweak the plan. But it starts with a plan and with something that is intentional. So intentional plans plus intentional actions give you intentional results. And there shouldn't be anyone that is not succeeding and it's a surprise to you, because you know everyone's needs and you know all of the data, and you've used it to best meet the needs of your kiddos. So that's all I wanted to talk about really tonight, because I think that we are in that phase now where we can still make some growth, but it's just overwhelming sometimes. And so I'm here to help you to pull out the focus so that we can focus on the focus, or focus on the thing. So if you need help doing that, go ahead and DM me. And I am Tony, your MathWise coach, and I hope this was helpful. If you are watching this on replay, go ahead and drop me a hashtag replay just so I'll know that you've watched it. And go ahead and share it with your people so that they are using their data in the right way, the most intentional way, and we are working together, because we are all in this together. All right, and I will see you guys later. Bye.